Bullet Mold Rental Guide, Unpacking and Packing the Bullet Mold. The contents for the 2-car driveway kit include shipping case and buffer, which is a spacer, case cap and 4 screws, 4 49-inch long quick shafts with male thread protectors, compression point and impact cap, push point and push cap, and an extraction chain. Unpacking. Remove the screws that hold the cap in place. Use a 1/2-inch wrench. Remove the cap. Remove the buffer. If the buffer doesn't fall out, thrust the case backwards, which will move the shafts toward the opening, and push the buffer and ends of the shaft out of the case. Unpack the cap. All of the smaller components of the tool are stored in the cap, including a push point, push cap, compression point, an impact cap, and an extraction chain. Take the shafts out of the case. A return shipping label is attached to one of the shafts with a rubber band. Remove the label from the shaft. Peel and stick the new label provided on top of the existing label on the shipping case as demonstrated here. Remove the thread protector from the shaft by twisting it off as you would a threaded bolt. If it is difficult to remove by hand, you can use channel lock pliers or a pipe wrench. Keep thread protectors with the case as you will need them when repacking. Important points about using the bullet mold. Screw on the compression point. Be sure to screw it all the way on so that the end of the shaft seats inside the point and stops against the bottom of the female thread. Insert the impact cap. The impact cap is not threaded, just push it into the female threaded end of the shaft. Strike it with a hammer if necessary. Adding shafts. After the first shaft is driven in, remove the impact cap and thread in the next shaft all the way, replace the impact cap, and continue driving it in. Again, be sure to thread it in all the way by hand. If it's not threaded in all the way, you run the risk of damaging the threads and ruining the shaft. QR code. Each bullet mold rental unit has a QR code that you can scan while you're in the field to access this video and the other bullet mold how-to videos, which have complete instructions on using the bullet mold. Packing. Clean the tools. Brush or wipe off any dirt that might be clinging to the tools. Put thread protectors back on each shaft. You can thread them on by hand, tap them into place, or turn the shaft upside down and drop it on the pavement. This will drive the thread protector over the male thread and into position. Place all 4 quick shafts in the case with the female threaded end first and the male thread closest to the cap. Slide the shafts to the back of the case. You can do this by lifting and shaking the top of the case. Insert the buffer. The buffer fills the small gap between the shafts and the other parts stored in the case cap and keeps everything stable for shipping. Reloading the cap. Put the extraction chain in the case cap with the ring first. Put the compression point and impact cap together and put them in with the point up. Put the push point in with the point down. Then put the push cap in. Insert the cap so that the letters align. Put in all 4 screws, hand tight, tapping and shaking the case as necessary to align the holes, then tighten the bolts with a wrench. Make sure the screws are snug, but don't over tighten. Ready to ship. Drop the package off at any UPS store or give it to a UPS truck driver.